skin fat. Throw another stack. She break her back. You know, put her on her back. Break that shit cold. You know, probably bring her back.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm doing an install on my friend Corey, as you can see, and let's just jump right into it. So the first thing you see me doing is cutting off the ear parts of the bald cap. It's really important that you cut this off first, just because it allows for like a more seamless bald cap. Also, it will allow, you know, the cap not to really lift up, because you can get a better angle at like spraying the sides, because a lot of people have that problem where, you know, the sides lift up. So this is really just a good method to help them stay down. The next thing I'm doing is spraying with some Got2b spray. This is really good for people that don't really wear wigs often. For people that do wear wigs often, I would recommend either a glueless method, or if you're going to be using a glue, that you use just like a skin protectant with it. Just because Got2b spray, it does have a little bit of alcohol in it, and you don't want to be always putting that on if you are like an avid wig wearer. So obviously you just see me blow drying, very self-explanatory. And you're gonna blow dry on cool if you're using the Got2b spray. And it's just really good vibes, good energy, as you see in the video. Yeah, everyone's just like really excited. I kind of had to like rush a little bit because we were going out that day. And right about now, I think I'm about to like cut it. Yeah, I think I'm about to cut it. Yeah. So you want to cut in the middle first, because that's just what's easiest. And you can see through the video that it looks a little bit fast, but trust me, everything is sped up. So if you don't do this often, then you should definitely take your time with it. I don't know why I'm using these gigantic ass scissors. I think that everything, you know, was a little bit last minute, so I didn't get to like pack everything that I wanted to. I didn't get to pack my hot comb, and hot combs are very essential in slaying wigs. But anywho, yeah, you just want to cut around where you sprayed down, and also you want to make sure that there isn't too much like sticking up. As you can see, I'm about to pull it just a little bit, just to take off that little piece. I'm sorry if I'm like in like front of the camera a lot. I was really rushing at this because everything was very last minute, as I said. So now I think I'm just like going over some parts just to make sure that it's not too much cap. It's really important that it's not too much cap, just because you know, he has a very low hairline, so I don't want the wig sitting on his eyebrows, you know what I mean? So right now I'm just taking the wig and I'm fitting it on his head. And you want to do this just to kind of like prep to see like, okay, how is the wig sitting? Is the cap peeking through or anything like that? And unfortunately, I had lost some footage. I don't know if like my phone had died or if I just lost the footage, but I did use the Erica J what is it called? Erica J lace glue. It's her lace glue, and as you can see, I just cut some pieces in the front just so that it'll be easier for me to like pull it down into the wig and everything. And I also used her skin protectant. You guys just didn't get to see that clip. I guess I just lost the clip. Also, don't forget to clean the person's skin with a little bit of like alcohol. I recommend like 70% and up, honestly. And here I'm just putting some clips. Sorry, I'm in front of the camera again. I don't know what's wrong with me, y'all. But I'm just putting some clips in because it helps you get the hair out of the way, because you do not want any hair getting on the lace. So yeah, as you can see, I already had like basically melted it down to his skin or whatever. And don't mind the long hairs in the front. You know, this is just a little bit of pre-cutting it, just so that it wasn't sitting like all up in his face while it was melting down. And you see he's getting a little crazy because he loves his hair. Sit back down, Corey. Relax. You know when your client get a little hype, they see it's looking cute, they get a little hype. So here I'm just cutting off those extra hairs so that they're nice and short. The shorter that you cut your hairs, the more natural that they're gonna appear. Yeah, I'm just cutting it a little bit shorter, and it's always up to the client about, you know, what they want, how they want their baby hairs to look, stuff like that. You want to make sure it's like not too short though, just because you know, if you go too short, there's nothing you could do about it really. But yeah, start off long and then make your way short. And here I'm just taking some mousse. You want to take a lot of mousse in order to mold your baby hairs. I find like this is just the best method for me in order to create like soft baby hairs. And I wish you guys could see more of it. It's just that like I was not really even thinking about like myself or the camera, because we were really in a rush. It was going to be his birthday that night, and yeah, we didn't have much time. But yeah, you know, he's gonna be laced by Lola purr, and I'm just trying to perfect my swoops. Honestly, I really did try to take my time with it. I know it looks sped up again, but take your time with it and make sure you put enough mousse. Otherwise, you're gonna like lift the lace up a little bit too much. Yeah, so when it comes to mousse, more is more, okay? You need more. Ain't no less is more. You need more. You need all of that mousse, okay? You need all of it. But yeah, as long as you do a proper meltdown beforehand, you should not have your lace lift up at all. And I'm pretty sure, you know, that lace was stuck, okay? It was stuck on it for a very good time. We only needed it for about like 3 days, but the entire 3 days, you know, it didn't really lift at all. So I shout out to Erica J, you know, for creating such a great product. I can't wait to try some other products of hers and other people. I really want to try I Am Beautiful Hustler. I want to try her glue, because it's also supposed to be waterproof, and you know, everybody, you know, wants a really nice glue, waterproof, stays down, sweat, everything, you know, through all of that. So through sweat, through water, I really want to try hers. Hopefully I get to try hers next. So here I'm just like, you know, combing out the hair, and you know, you see him, he's helping me. That's how pressed for time we are. He's helping me blow dry it a little bit. But if you were like, you know, at your salon or at your house or whatever, you could just sit them under the dryer on heat for about, I want to say 15 to 20 minutes. A good 15 minutes at least, just to make sure that the mousse is completely dry. And it actually helps your lace melt even more when you put the mousse, in my opinion. And if you didn't see earlier, the mousse that I was using was the Herbal Essences mousse. That's one of my favorites for curly hair, I think. But also, it's also good for straight hair. I just like it because it has a nice hold, especially for people like myself, sometimes, who don't want to redo their baby hairs all the time. You know, you might just want to do it, you know, the first time, you know, let it hold for about a good 4 to 5 days until you reinstall it. So here you can see that I'm just like straightening out the part, and unfortunately, like I said, I didn't have my hot comb, but I'm just pressing out the front and to make it a little bit more flat. And I'm using my Erica J wax stick with that. I really love her wax stick as well. It's a great product, honestly. It's not too greasy. It creates just like a really nice like sheen for the finish. So yeah, I really like that. I really wish I had my hot comb with me. So in this part, you know, you should just, you know, get a hot comb. Don't, like, hot combs are not that expensive. You can get one for probably like $10 on Amazon. You know, the really cheap ones. If you want to get an expensive one, you know, go ahead. But you can also get it like, you can also get it pretty cheap, affordable. But yeah, I'm just trying to flatten it out. That side was a little bit harder to flatten out, obviously, because of, you know, there's always just that one side that's harder. But we eventually got it more flat after this. It's just not in the clip, but yeah, I get it even more flat than that. And just blow drying it again just to make sure that everything is nice and set. And then I think he's about to like go get dressed and everything soon. But yeah. Oh, actually right before that, I think that I clean up the part. I'm just using this LA Girl concealer. I think I'm using Beautiful Bronze, if I'm not mistaken. Either Beautiful Bronze or Fawn, but I feel like it was Beautiful Bronze. And then I clean it up with a little bit of powder, and I also smudge it in, as you see I'm doing with like the back of something. I think it's like the back of a rat tail comb, or you can use like the back of an applicator brush, just to make sure that it's nice and stuck in there. You can also use high beam spray if you want something a little bit more permanent for your, you know, cleaning up your part and everything. I heard people really love that. Kiss also has a spray. I've used that one as well. Yeah, I like the Kiss spray. So yeah, clean up the part, and of course he loves it. He looks beautiful. Right. So I had a lot of fun creating this look. Thank you guys so much for watching up until this point. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what kind of install you guys want to see next. And also head over to my Instagram, Laced by Lola, if you ever want to see any of my work or book with me, buy wigs from me. I'm going to be selling wigs soon. But again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.